room while I stay there.
It's still a business.
I understand.
Maybe I don't understand. I mean, I am super confused.
Velge disappointed 3 women instead of just one. Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown could be the worst reality TV partner ever, but which woman suffered the most? Meri Brown was, as is often believed, the worst treated. In fact, far more damage was done to another woman. Meri seemed to be quite dissatisfied, while Kody Brown was the most envious. However, Janelle Brown is perhaps the most angry spouse of them all. Even if Janelle didn't deserve it as much as she did, there are a number of valid reasons why she received the worst treatment possible from Kody. If an offender gets 3 strikes, Kody has also been dealt 3 strikes, but he still has one more opportunity. Robin Brown is on his side right now. Despite not breaking any laws, Kody's behavior with his 3 ex-wives has been questionable. Sister Wives Season 18 star Kody's arrogance, fixation with Robin, and pretended compassion have been directed against them. Harmed by the breakups of the relationships he primarily disregarded, Kody recently said that he believed in healing with his ex-lovers. Janelle Brown of Sister Wives didn't deserve this. She thought Kody looked familiar when she had first met him. She felt a connection with him even though he was a total stranger. Even though Meri and Adam Barber's relationship deteriorated after he met her brother Kody, I believe Meri never intended for them to be divorced. It's conceivable that Kody and Janelle fell in love right away. Maybe she would never forget the guy with the curly hair after that. Season 18 saw Kody being upfront about Janelle's opinion of his being hot. Janelle seems to be drawn to Kody's attractiveness. She was definitely attracted to Kody straight immediately, despite his considerably more positive outlook at the moment, but it took some time for them to fully form a spiritual link. In fact, before being married, they courted one other for a couple of years. That's a little concerning since it's not quite a passionately in love scenario. If they were genuinely in love, they would surely commit to one another sooner. Their prudence doesn't seem that romantic. He couldn't wait for her to put her bridal gown on. Because of this, Kody was not showing Janelle the same level of enthusiasm that Robin showed at first. She was still unable to ascertain his genuine affections for a lady. Robin had not returned. When she came, the other wives saw that Kody had changed significantly since he had married his 4th wife. That being said, Janelle and Kody shared a unique bond. That's presumably why he says he wants to make things right with her. There's a lot of energy, whether it's nasty or not, when Janelle and Kody talk. Although it's clear that they are in a relationship, Kody doesn't find it very romantic. It may not have been all that romantic before Robin. Janelle may not be Kody's dream type, having fallen madly in love with a fair-skinned brunette with a delicate body. They nevertheless became aware of their spiritual oneness. After that, they had kids. Kody and Janelle share Logan Brown, Madison Brush, Hunter, Robert, Gabriel, and Savannah Brown. The number of kids they share is what makes it all so heartbreaking. Sure, Kody and Kody had a big family, but once they split up, Kody wanted out and found happiness fast. She desired a reasonably clean separation, but she was also keen to keep friends. She was mentally prepared to go, but Janelle was much less enthusiastic. She was making an effort to go, but sometimes she would revert to her previous feelings. Kody feels nostalgic for the past, even if it doesn't seem like she wants to travel back in time. Kody and Janelle were ripped apart by the COVID-19 epidemic forever changed Kody and Janelle's relationship. Janelle and her children were never able to comply with Kody's strict restrictions. Instead, they did what the CDC advised. Because he felt Janelle and Kody were breaking his rules and harming him, Kody was angry with them for visiting Utah during the crisis. The illness caused them to physically detach from one another, which finally resulted in their permanent separation. Even though it took her some time, Janelle eventually came to the conclusion that their difficulties couldn't be solved, and is probably for the best. She still loves Kody, however. She's probably the only ex who does out of all of them. Kody was probably the one who suffered from her years of neglect as a result. She tries not to whine and is a strong lady. She was patient for so long that in season 18, she broke. Kody was upfront about his issues with Janelle in 2022. He said that their synchronization was lacking. They continued their relationship in spite of their disagreement. His doubts regarding polygamy only became deeper after that. It's likely that he remained in his several marriages to win Robyn over. He had no desire to mock her. To stay with one lady in order to appease another is simply a bad circumstance. It is an absolute assurance of pain. Ironically, though probably not intentionally, Robyn also desired for monogamy. Janelle said that she didn't really agree to support patriarchy when Kody made it known in public that he wanted his wife to do so. It was an odd statement to make, considering that being in a polygamous relationship essentially means agreeing to live in a society ruled by men. Kody thinks she was well aware of what she was going into. Ken's adoption of a patriarchal mindset in the Barbie film was repulsive. Bromances, swaying saloon doors, and skimpily clothed ladies who seemed to be decorations became the standard. Barbie, as seen by Margot Robbie, started to distance herself from a guy who was simply Kenoff. Meri Brown was also hurt. Meri was not pain-free. However, Janelle suffered more than anybody. She was the one with modesty and humility. She twirled the other cheek more than Janelle. She endured a great deal for a very long time. It seems that sometimes Robyn and Kody tried to purposefully make her feel bad. Actually, Meri had an affair with Kody. When Meri realized it was a woman, she mistakenly believed she was flirting with a male. Meri was devastated to learn that she was straight. She must accept part of the blame if she was fraudulently tricked. Meri, who was trapped in an unhappy marriage, paid the price for giving in to temptation. Christine Brown is no longer in need of Kody Brown. Right now, Christine is experiencing her happiest moment. She has a number of objectives, some of which she has already met. Christine wasn't a single person at all. Although she didn't feel bad about being married many times since she had children, sharing Kody with Robyn eventually became old. Christine couldn't be happy since she was too envious of her husband's choice of new spouse. Christine has a stunning appearance. She enjoys posting baking videos of herself when she's without wearing makeup, appearing at ease and happy as ever. She doesn't have the same charm that sometimes stands in Meri and Janelle's way. She doesn't provide an apology for her identity. Christine maintains her confidence despite sometimes dressing up. It's been amazing to see her develop. When she made the decision to break up with Kody, it proved to be a wise one. This may have been an expensive risk. For example, she could not have the support of her fans anymore.